Hi, friends. A few years ago, I was finding it difficult to say no to any request which came to my way. It may be from my family, from my friends, from my colleagues, or from anybody else for that matter. It was having a toll on my life. I was most of the time tired, sometimes frustrated, sometimes irritated. And then I thought, why? Why do I say yes for every request? I gave a thought to this. And then I found this depended on my belief. I am lovable if I comply to the request of others. Where do this belief come from? This is because of my growth from the childhood. If I say no, I'm not caring for that person. If I say no, I don't love that person. If I say no, I'm letting the other person down. These all beliefs made me to be a yes woman, agreeing for every request. So when I thought about it, I also got some tips from many people. Also got some tips from the books. I would like to tell you what Steve Jobs say about it. It's only by saying no that you can concentrate on things that are really important. Isn't it a good one? I remember when I was saying yes to all the things, I was sacrificing myself. I was using my energy to satisfy someone else's needs. I did not have time for myself. And I used to do many juggling with many things so that I can find some time for the other person. As a counselor, when some call comes, I would immediately stop what I was doing and attend the call. Then I thought it is too much. So, those tips which have helped me, I am going to share with you. There are many, but I have selected 5 tips to you. And the first one, keep your responses simple. We have this urge to explain things. But the first tip is our responses have to be simple. When a request comes from the other person, you have to just say, today evening I am not free. That's all. Will you be able to do this favor for me? They will ask very nicely, kindly. But then we can say, this time it's not possible. That's all. Simple response. The second one is buy yourself some time. This method works very well with me. Instead of attending the call then and there, I pick up the call, but then I give them appointment. Or if I don't want to, I can also say, I'll come back to you. This happened whenever I was called to be a resource person, especially to faraway places. I will get back to you, or I will tell you tomorrow. This helps. So we are buying time to give our responses. And friends, when we buy time, we can also decide according to our situation whether to say yes or no. My point is not that always we have to say no, 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 no. But if we need to say no, then we should not end up saying yes. That is the whole point. The third tip could be consider a compromise. Again, this tip also means whether you decide to say yes or no. Compromise in the sense, like you get something in return for what you are doing. It's sort of give and take. Mostly in the family it happens. So if your spouse says something, then you say, okay, I'll do this for you, but I have the other thing. Will you help me in the other matter? So this helps. How does it help? It helps me to get some other thing done in the favor of doing what the other person requests me. So I am not burdened. I'm also happy that my work also is done. The next tip can be not to feel guilty. I was initially, when I started saying no, I used to feel terribly guilty because that belief was so strong, right? So it was difficult for me to accept that I'm saying no, because the main thing was that what the person may think. The person may think that I don't love him or her. So this was making me guilty. But I'll tell you, we don't have to feel guilty. If I'm able to do it, I'll be definitely doing it. But it is not possible, not at my cost. That is why it's good not to feel guilty. The last point here I want to tell you is be true to yourself. Know what you really want. Sacrificing everything for everybody else doesn't make us happy, neither we will be peaceful. It's not worth. So be true to yourself. Know what you really want from life. So when we think of all this, I got these few lines which I want to tell you. We have to learn the art of saying no. So don't lie, don't make excuses, don't over explain, just simply decline. Simply say no. I hope this video will help you to be yourself, give time for yourself, in spite of the members of the family request you, because the children learn to say no. Children also, when they become adults, they have to learn what is important, where they can spend time for others, where they have to spend time for themselves. All this they learn from us. That is why we can be a model to our children too. But this doesn't mean, again, that we have to say no for everything. There are people I have seen. They say no for everything. Their first response is no. I don't think so. That is good. Because we are social beings and we have to be of help to each other. So friends, If you belong to my category, these tips will help you to gain that strength to say no whenever necessary. Good luck to you.